Welcome to the stream. Whoops, that's not the one I wanted to do. Hi! Okay, welcome back to the stream, or if you're new, welcome to the Kitfox game stream, basically. There's our fox. I'll make sure he doesn't fall this time. Last time he fell and everyone got really sad, so I'm sorry. I'm Victoria, the community manager, and this is Tanya, my boss and creative director of Kitfox Games. It's pretty exciting. We're going to be talking about game jams today, which are honestly awesome, but do you want to just, I guess, talk about what they are?
Sure. I mean, I imagine most of the people who are listening probably know what a game jam is, but just in case, it's making a small game prototype in a very small amount of time. So it's a very focused, results-oriented kind of exercise. Rather than worrying about architecture or marketing or anything like that, you just try to make something. Usually 48 hours is the typical jam. Often it can be even one person making the game. In Kitfox's case, it's usually 2 or 3, sometimes 4, especially if there's an audio person involved. But yeah, game jams have become kind of a standard activity for game developers. I remember it was like 10 years ago or something. I went to GDC and they were like, oh my god, everybody, you have to try game jams. They're so amazing. Because up till that point, there hadn't really been the tools that let you make games that quickly. Like games were things that took years, and you wouldn't have prototypes very quickly. And so even just the concept that you could jam the way a musician jams on a song was kind of new and fresh. And now it's a little bit standard, but it's still something that I think is a useful tool sometimes.
Right.
And there's a lot of discussions. There's a lot of different kinds of jams online right now. You can do them online. Global Game Jam still highly recommends doing them at a physical location. In fact, they're required if you're an official Global Game Jam site, that everybody has to work on site, because they kind of differentiate as valuing the experience of jamming together at a place. Kind of that romantic, like, we're all in this together kind of
team building
thing. Yeah, it is. Whereas a lot of the other ones don't care. Like Ludum Dare can be all over the world.
Right.
And it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And hello to Chris and Mystic who are in chat.
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess one of the things that I know a lot of people kind of are confused with is like, how much experience do you need to actually have to be in a game jam and how you can really participate in it? Because I think it's a little daunting at first, like making a game in 48 hours or 24 hours, which is
especially if you've never made a game in the first place.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is hard, and I would say that it is possible for that to be your first game making experience because the standards are a lot lower for what you're expected to produce. Whereas if you try to show sometimes your game prototype you've been working on for a year in your free time, maybe people will expect it to look like you've been pro for a whole year on it and they want it to be finished and polished and like, oh, did you know this is buggy and like all that kind of stuff. Whereas if you do a game jam, it's much freer. It sounds like it would add pressure, but it actually removes pressure creatively because like even if you just make a little thing jump, you're like, yeah, I did something. If you're in Montreal, there is a very welcoming for first-timers jam called Gamerella, which also tries to be specifically inclusive to all genders and stuff, but their focus is first-timers. So they offer workshops, and their point is that it's actually a great place to make your first game and really experience from start to finish and understand how to reduce scope, because after you've been working on it for 12 hours and you've only done 1% of what you wanted to do, you kind of realize you need to shift what you're doing to meet your goals. I don't know if that's common in a lot of other places. I mean, I'm mostly just in tune with the local Montreal jam scene, but I would say if you're a programmer at all, like even a scripter, 100% do a game jam. 100%. You could even just do it in your own whatever, your own time, your own energy. But if you are kind of like me, where you can script, but you're much more comfortable being a designer or maybe even just doing pixel art, it can be daunting. You probably need a partner to handle, a lot of the functionality stuff. And I think the trick is, if you're not the programmer, you need to give a lot of ownership to the programmer. Like you can't just say, I'm the game designer, I'm going to tell you what you're going to make, because you have to work together on it, and you both have to own what's going to come out of it. So you have to really approach it as a collaborator, and that's a really key thing that I think a lot of first-timer, like, let's say you're a writer. Like, that's all you do. Like, you can write, and you're like, yes, I want more game development experience. You could either learn to use Twine on your own and just make your own game, but if you're going to have somebody else, like, you got to give them some part of the creativity. Like, everyone...
It's team effort.
Yeah, you can't just say, oh, well, actually, I designed this game, and that kind of thing. That's just not going to work. So I would say go for it. Just be humble.
Good advice. Thinking of doing my first game jam soonish. Yes, do it, Eve.
Awesome.
Well, I would use Twine because I know nothing.
Twine is fantastic, even if you know a lot. Like, Twine, I actually know plenty of super experienced veteran devs that still use Twine because it's just so powerful and so easy to use. And if you're trying to get used to narrative design, it's just a great prototyping tool. So don't be ashamed, Twiners.
Use Twine. Hi, Alex. Oh my gosh. Hello to all the chatters. Yeah, so we're actually going to try out some of the games that Kitfox has made for game jams. It's going to be exciting. The first one is called Ghost.
Yeah, so this was actually technically before Kitfox existed. This was the Global Game Jam of 2013, and let's see, let's show the videos. Yeah, so it's a 1 to 8 player game, and it's a competitive game, which we'll talk about that in a minute because that's a common theme you'll start noticing across a few of these things. You can play one of these 8 player characters, and the idea is kind of like you are a teen from Scooby-Doo, and you're trying to be the last one to survive to be in the mansion and not get scared away. So you have to like jump in time to the heartbeat that's happening, which was the theme that year, and yeah, just generally avoid all the problems of being scared.
Okay.
And this, I had already jammed a few times. Yeah, go ahead and go there. It's an archive. It's not like, I don't think you can play it here. But we actually made an arcade version, so you could have up to 8 players. And it was just one button that you would press to jump, to dodge around the things. And so the thing here is that competitive games are actually easier to game jam. It sounds like it would be more complicated, but when you don't have to program an AI or progression or that kind of thing that you normally have to do for a single player game, you actually skip a few steps. So you can very quickly prototype. Like if you just prototype one set of controls and then give it to 2 people, now you have a competitive game, right? So that's a good tip if you're starting out, for sure.
Right. So is there like anything other than, I guess, competitive gaming that makes a jam game good?
Well, I mean, I think it depends what your goals are. Like, you don't have to just judge your jam output based on the game itself. It can also be whatever you want to achieve. So, like, I know people that sometimes go to jams specifically just to learn a tool. They'll say, I want to learn Unity, so I'm going to go do a game jam. And then it doesn't matter if the game is any good. I mean, sure, that's cool, but like, as long as they're more comfortable in Unity afterwards, then they've achieved their goals, and the jam is really useful. And having that kind of structure really helps you focus your time.
That's good. Okay. Yeah, so we do have we have so many. We have 16.
Yeah,
we're 16 jam jams, guys.
We might go through 16 games. We're not going to play them all, but we are going to play our favorites.
Yes.
I hope we can play Sculptor Geist, actually.
I think so, yeah.
Because it was a finalist in the Indie Speedrun.
Oh, really? Okay, let me know if the volume, by the way, guys, on the games are too loud. It's totally fine. And hello, Janice. Greetings from Vancouver. Greetings from Montreal.
And Riftblade. So they don't know you. You weren't on stream last week.
I'm Victoria. I'm a community manager, and now you know me. And we keep dropping the fox.
Now we're best friends.
Yes, now we're best friends. It's fine. Totally fine. Okay. So, full disclosure, guys, I've never played any of these jam games. So, I'm real bad.
So you can go ahead and play it, and I'll narrate, I guess.
Okay, so Mouse to Haunt, arrow keys to change.
So this was for Indie Speedrun, and it was our first jam together as Kitfox. So you have this 4-roomed house, and all of these assets were actually, come see if you want, Marcella. These were actually made in clay. If you go far back enough in the Kitfox archives, you can see like behind the scenes photos. Yeah, so you are a poltergeist basically, and you have this amount of time. The top, you can see the time is counting down. So you want to haunt the different objects and scare the little people.
Right.
But you don't want to scare them so much they explode.
Okay.
And so you did not get very many points that time. You might want to try again.
It's okay, guys.
Yeah.
Pro gamer. Esports.
Yeah.
Scaring people.
Yeah. So the little people run around from room to room.
Oh my gosh.
If you explode them, they won't generate points for you anymore. So ideally, you just have them all slightly scared at all times.
Oh my
I just
gosh.
love
their
little
faces.
animations. Yeah.
So how did you get, I guess, the art for the sculpting?
Oh, game sound is a little bit high, they say.
Oh, okay.
I guess if we can do the audio mixer.
Yeah, let's turn that down.
Okay.
Let me know if that's still high, guys.
Close. Get
Better?
better.
I got 700 more points.
That's
I'm
better.
pretty good.
All right. So this time you're gonna be the best.
Okay.
There's a special ending screen if you get a pretty high score.
Oh no.
So I don't know if you can do this.
I hope so. Do you know how accessible Pico 8 is for people with only basic programming experience?
I have no idea. I've never used Pico 8. Has anyone here used Pico 8 and Pico 8 experience? No, nobody at Kitfox knows Pico 8. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you have a bunch of people there. You gotta scare them.
Oh no! Ah!
You can. Oh, some of them you can like drag around. Like the ones that fall down, you can just like.
I see.
I think you can click and drag on them.
Right.
Yeah, there you go. So you're like.
I see.
Oh yeah, make the shower blood.
Shower blood?
There you go. Yeah,
okay.
Nice.
That's good. Oh no, I'm sorry.
That's good. No, that's good. That's excellent. See, 4,000.
You just look so sad.
You want them to quiver on the floor. That's the thing. So yeah, we were a finalist in Indie Speedrun for this one. And it's still one of my favorite little jam games, actually. It was a good combination of like playfulness, but also using the themes we were given, because the themes we were given were poltergeist and clay, and so we took it very literally.
Okay, yeah.
This is kind of exactly that.
I love it. The faces.
And I made some of these little assets in clay myself. I'm a 3D modeler now.
Whoa.
Because of this game.
Wouldn't that be more like almost like 4D? No.
It's just
5,000.
My favorite software is clay, not 3ds Max.
Oh my gosh.
I guess it's hardware.
Is there like I guess a game that's easier to really make? Like,
I think the thing with game jams that's kind of liberating once you realize it, and it's gonna be our last playthrough. Is that you really shouldn't rely on existing genres, because chances are you're not going to make an RPG, you're not going to make an MMO, you're not going to make a race, like a sports game that's up to any kind of quality, you know. So just thinking of a player experience that you can do, like one interaction from the player, and just making that and focusing on that is the excitement of a game jam. Because like for this, we were like, okay, if you click on something and something happens and scares a little person, that's the game. And so we tried it out. And this game was actually before, you might notice there's some similarities to Haunt the House, I think is a Steam game.
I've seen that.
Now I'm not, we developed our prototypes at the same time. It was just kind of like a similar thing where they took that and then like they took this kind of idea and pushed it all the way until you could release it commercially. Which I wouldn't do that with this game, but that's the idea. Is one interaction made really, really good, and that is the core of a lot of good games.
Okay. Do you know how easy it is to use RPG Maker?
I hear it's really easy.
Yeah, I hear
it's very usable. My main problem with RPG Maker is it's so restrictive that it's really clear when someone's using that tool. But if that doesn't bother you, then go for it. It's like really. I've never used it. I know Jungwoo's used it, so maybe he can talk about it. He's going to talk about some jam games later, so definitely ask him about RPG Maker tips. But I know Ryan Roth, our composer for Moon Hunters, he loves jamming in RPG Maker. He does that all the time. and recommends it highly. So especially if you're like a JRPG nerd, like
Yeah.
some of us are, that might be a fun way for you to try out some ideas for little mini RPGs.
That's cute. Yeah. Making a game for a jam that is a singular interaction for users, and that just a Skinner box. So what elements of creating a Skinner box is interesting for users?
I disagree. I think that that's like saying Katamari Damacy is a Skinner box. I mean, like, yes, you can make it about, like, for this game, for example, yes, it is about points and whatever, but really the point of Sculptor Guy is to scaring the little people, and like we attached a Skinner box to it. But you could make a single interaction that isn't about that. It could be more about playing with a toy, or for example, Ghost isn't a Skinner box at all. It's a competitive multiplayer game. So no, I think it's challenge yourself to really choose what interaction you want to do, and your jam game will be better as a result.
Nice. Thanks for the questions, guys.
All right,
so glad you're interested.
GravCore is interesting because they made it in, what was it, 8 hours?
It was
8 hours.
8 hours.
And it was in a competitive situation, so like the pressure was extra intense, and they won, by the way.
They won. Oh.
I wasn't sure if Jongwoo would be completely open about how amazing it is, this game, so I had to make sure to tell you. But Jongwoo's going to tell you about the next few games, and because he was doing most of them. I might duck in now and then, especially once we get to the path more taken, but I'll hand it off to him for a little while.
Yay! Switch off. Hello, Arc Meow. I don't think I said hi to you. Hey, Jongwoo.
Hi. You're gonna try to be in the frame this time.
Yes. You guys remember he was in the last stream playing the Shrouded Isle with me, and this is apparently one of yours.
Yeah, this is I think this is one of the first game jams I did once I joined Kitfox. This is for a Montreal International Game Summit's game jam. Like so, like they held them like between like professional studios during the day. And as Tanya mentioned, it's an 8 hour. It was an 8 hour time limit, which is pretty brutal. So there was a team of two, Sin who did the art, and I did all the gameplay code. And as Tanya mentioned earlier, local multiplayer games do very well. And this is an example of a local multiplayer co-op game.
Let's try
I
playing
can't
now.
remember the controls exactly.
Yeah, it's a learning experience
Okay,
for both
all
of
right.
us. Okay. Just up and down arrows.
Up and down arrows, and then you can change the polarity of the ship. So we're both trying to control the ship in the center there.
Yes.
And then try to collect the objects.
Do I have to do it in any order?
I forget. It's been a while.
Fair.
I think we might have intended for the numbers to matter, but as you can see, though, like when we're both pushing this way,
Yes.
the ship goes.
The numbers to help communication.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like that might be it. Like to point out. Okay, go for it. Okay, let's try again.
I didn't see you guys at PAX this year. That would have been the 4th or 5th PAX in a row where I said hello to Tanya in person. We were at PAX.
Yeah, we were at the South and East.
Yeah,
so,
South and East. So
I guess you just missed us.
yeah, we had a small one in East. And
Yeah, I just replied on the...
Okay, all right, cool.
We got this.
All right.
Okay, so
let's try this again. I think Enter might be your polarity controller. Whoops. Okay, so we got to be careful.
Oh, it is.
Okay, all right. So which one are we going for?
We're go.
Okay. So yeah, it was a. All right, I'm gonna push it to 0. So you need to pull. Press Enter to pull.
Oh, right.
Okay. Then, and if we're pulling in opposite directions, it'll stabilize the ship.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So now we need to. Can you push me this? Okay. And then. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna push it so that it goes into the center. Okay. So pull. Okay.
Oh no, this is not. No.
Okay. Pull again. Just, okay.
Oh wait.
Okay. So pull.
Pull.
Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Okay. But you see how it works, right? I mean, it's a very simple interaction.
Yeah.
But like, just the fact that there's like 2 people involved in it, and then like it just adds so much to it, even though like the core gameplay is very simple.
Yeah.
But let's try to get one more box before time runs out here.
Oh shoot. Oh no. Push. Wait.
Push.
Okay. Oh no.
But it's definitely on the communication.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. And you made this in 8 hours.
We made this in 8
That's
hours.
insane. That's amazing. Okay, so that was GraphCore.
That was GraphCore. I think that was 2015.
It was 13.
13.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Wow.
it's been a while.
Okay. Wow.
Next should be Chrono Kicker.
Chrono Kicker. So this is so.
Oh no, Google Chrome can't run.
Okay. This might be a problem.
It's okay. We
Use,
got that's what Internet Explorer is for, which I haven't touched
Right.
in ages.
In
But
ages.
let's do this.
Yeah. Unity web player is blocked by Google Chrome, unfortunately. So hopefully it'll work on Internet Explorer instead.
Let's go. So what's this about?
Okay.
No.
So this is a versus a fighting game. So it's another local multiplayer game. Maybe there might be a downloadable version below. Here you go. That might be better if you want to do it.
That's fine.
Okay, no worries.
Whatever. We'll move on.
Okay. But this was like the beginning. So basically, throughout like from late 2014 to and throughout 2015, I did a game jam every month, and this was the first one I did. And this was a collaboration with the artist for the art director for The Shrouded Isle, Erica Lae. Yeah, like this is for Ludum. Was it for Ludum Dare? I think it was for Ludum Dare, and so it's a 72-hour format. And we made something kind of like Super Smash Bros. In the sense that like you're trying to knock characters off the platform.
Right.
But I mean, we can't play it right now, so I guess we'll move on.
That's okay. That is okay, you guys. Wait. So when you did a game, you said you created a game every month?
I did a game jam. I did 14 game jams in that time period.
Oh my gosh, how did that feel?
It was pretty exhausting, and like a lot of it was actually just getting people together. Like I was a bit frustrated at the time that like I didn't have like a clear side project that I was working on, and I wanted to collaborate with other people, and by doing game jams, because it's like a concentrated like a one weekend affair. Like it was like much easier to get people down like together to do something.
Right.
And so in this case, this next one here, Cheese It. This was for the Global Game Jam that Tanya mentioned earlier.
Okay, Alex says cheese in caps, so I don't know. We weren't gonna play this, but
okay.
no, I feel like we should.
We should? Okay.
I'll do this. So, I guess do you want to just talk about it a little bit as it's downloading?
Yeah, sure. I forget what the theme was, but the gist of it is that this is after a heist, and you have a pile of money sitting in your garage, and you're trying to like get out of there before the cops arrive. And so you play as one of these 4 cute animal thieves, essentially, and try to take as much cash as you can while like the cops are starting to surround your garage. And there are like little tasks, like if you scroll down to show the screenshot a little bit there, like fending off the cops or whatever, that you should do. But at the same time, you're trying to take cash before like the other people do. So it's kind of a mix between a competitive local multiplayer versus as well as a cooperative, because you still don't want the cops to arrest everybody in there.
Right.
And eventually a getaway car will arrive, and you want to get in and make sure you can get away with the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we are an indie studio, and thanks, Alex, for answering that for us. Yeah, so let's play Cheese It.
Okay.
Let's do it. Oh, wait, you want to squish in a little bit?
Four players, or can it be 2 players?
It can be 2 players. I forget if the keyboard controls support like how many players it supports, but we'll see.
Oop, that's opening in the wrong screen.
Okay.
Let's close that. Guys, this is very professional. Okay, let's just put this here. Oh, very professional, everyone. Don't worry about it.
There's usually the option.
It's, yeah, it didn't give it to me, so that's weird.
Okay.
Oh no.
I think.
Why?
Okay.
If you guys are wondering.
Press Alt Enter. Okay, now you
Ah,
can
there we
just
go.
drag it over.
Uh-oh, now my mouse is gone. You guys, I'm very professional right now. My mouse is gone. Okay.
Alt Tab, and you'll get your mouse back at least.
Yeah, well, let's
Oh, there
yep,
we go.
there we
Wow,
go.
problem solving, right?
Problem, guys, teamwork
Teamwork.
already
Okay.
before Cheez It even starts. Hello, Ruby.
assume-
Goldberg. Okay. Or space is good. A. We don't have A. Well, I mean.
I know there are keyboard controls. Graham was a designer for this one. Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
We might need controllers for this one, I'm afraid.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't
Actually.
Yep.
Oh well.
Technology, you guys.
Technology.
Well, at least you can see what the game looks like.
Yeah.
So it looks great. We've made a mobile game and PC games. So right now we're making PC games, but Shattered Planet was mobile.
It started off as a mobile game,
Yeah.
then we brought it to Steam. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we made Moon Hunters, which is Steam, well, a PC game and console, and then now we're making the Shrouded Isle.
Yeah.
Moon Hunters is on console, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I think Curses supports the keyboard controls, but I can't remember.
Curses, please.
But it might be worth bringing like controllers over if we can. But we'll see.
Let's try this.
So this is a wizard dueling game that we made. Okay. Okay, so you're controlling.
Ooh, okay. I'm on the one on the right.
Yeah. And so you combine the spell words and the buttons, right? So your buttons are 1, 2, and 3 on the pad, I
Okay.
believe. So if I do J, it's good. There's a Medicus Debilitas. Like so, it's a spell combination game like Magicka essentially.
Mhm.
But instead of is it not working for you? At
No,
all?
it's not.
Okay, let's try putting the numpad on. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Use the arrow keys and the numpad.
Ah, interesting.
Right. So so Maledict is like it's an offensive thing. Mortis kill that thing, and Magna make it bigger,
Right.
and then it'll shoot a big fireball at you. Right. So like you can create shields, which bounce things off, and so forth.
Yeah. So, what would you say? I guess.
So,
What do you find are the benefits of game jamming for yourself? I guess.
Oops! I just poisoned you with the spell. Definitely, game jams are like a microcosm of it's like it goes through all the phases of a game production very quickly, and especially for because I made a lot of local action games as a result of these game jams. There's certain just what's required for making a competitive versus a game. I know all the components of it. I understand what's involved in the production of it. But I mean, it really for me, I feel it as mostly as a production challenge than anything else. How can we make this concept happen in 72 hours? Or 48 hours, depending on the format.
Right.
But I know some of my teammates try to push their craft, so to speak, trying different art styles or and so forth. So yeah, it really depends on what you want to get out of it.
Yeah. So you can basically make the game jam experience what you want it to be.
Right. Within reason, of course. I mean, if you're working in a team, you should communicate, collaborate, and so on. Oops.
I am so good at this game.
Okay. All right. Oops.
Oh no. Okay. I almost trapped myself in. So how? I guess. Do you know when your first jam was?
Ever?
Yeah.
I guess that might have been sometime in 2011. I can't remember.
Wow.
But I did it solo, and I think I much prefer doing it as a group with other people. You're never, you're just surprised by a result of what happens as a result of a collaboration. So everyone brings something different to the project. So
Right. Okay. That's cool. So that was Curses.
Yeah.
Next is Gorilla Hustle, but I think that one doesn't work from last time I tried it.
Okay. Is it also because of the Chrome restriction?
No, I think it's just...
Oh, it might be down because the host is down. Okay, that's too bad.
Well, Gorilla Hustle was one that they made in 2015, And then after that, we have the Path More Taken, which I
Right.
believe Tanya wanted to talk about.
Right.
Well, you can talk about it. It's fine. I just thought I might duck in.
You might as well like be here for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Path More Taken, that's this one. Yes.
Yeah, so this was one of those situations where we had jammed together a few times by now, and we really wanted to challenge ourselves because we felt like we were kind of getting comfortable just making simple 2D games
Mhm.
and like kind of relying on normal game things like moving an avatar around and things like that. So we were like, okay, let's try to make a system-driven game that is 3D,
Mhm.
and both of those things are not usual jam things that we did.
Okay.
So yeah, so in this one you draw a little trail, you pick an edge, and then you're basically a park ranger,
Mhm.
and it's telling you in the lower right who's going to visit
I
the
see.
park, and so you're going to try to make a trail that they're going to like.
Do I have to go in here?
I don't think you can.
Yeah. Like I mean, it's spading out there.
Ah,
Right?
that's true.
Okay, yeah. So there. So you're building this little trail, and then they're going to comment on what they see and give you a score at the end.
Okay. I want to see the flowers.
And so this is an example of one of those jam games where, like, this doesn't make sense as a commercial product, and it never would, but it was
Mhm.
still kind of a charming little thing that we learned a lot from.
You're really making the pass
Look.
through
Yeah,
the
it's
garbage.
nice.
I tried to dodge the garbage pile. There's flowers.
There is an undo button.
We'll see,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah,
see.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what they think of
Yeah.
the garbage pile.
Yeah, look, you guys. There's flowers before the garbage pile. I'm thinking that
There's information there.
Yeah, they need this. Oh,
Here you
Pretty.
go. Pretty. Yeah.
plus 80. Yes. So far, so good. Oh, it doesn't bleed.
I think that's the hunter. The hunter is
Mhm.
like, unless it sees an animal, the hunter's not super happy.
Right. So you said this was like a different game than you've normally made, but are there any kinds of games that you really can't make at a jam?
Oh yeah, I'd say that's most of them.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Okay, so for clarity, if you wanted to attempt something, you should. Like,
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
you should just try it and see. But there are some ideas that just take up like there's so many like base requirements to execute that idea that it's difficult.
Right.
I mean, obviously, like anything networking related is one of them if you're doing it from scratch. But I
Mhm.
mean, like I'm not gonna say like, hey, there's no situation in which you should be able to do that.
Yeah,
But,
like I mean, some people also use the word jam to go ahead and play it one more time, I guess.
Yeah. I think I did pretty well. You guys were judging
It's
me
true,
for the
it's
garbage
true.
pile.
Let's just get more than
Okay.
15 stars this time.
Okay.
Good luck.
Oh gosh. I want this beaver. Okay, so I'm gonna start with here.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so like one of the first jams I participated in was actually a 30-day jam, which is I guess now called a slow jam.
Okay.
And it was really cool because like we were using existing art and sound assets that somebody else had already made, and then we were just making content and systems, and we were able to make Dungeons of Fate, which continues to be a thing that people apparently remember and play.
Oh.
So I mean, it totally depends. You can make what you want to make. It just depends on like what restrictions you're willing to put up with, how focused you can be, and I mean, I know that in that same jam, the reason why I brought it up was because one of the winners of the jam was the Realm of the Mad God,
No.
which then, went on to be super successful and Spryfox and everything. And, so yeah, you can make an MMO, although it helps if you were a Google network programmer first, but
Yeah,
whatever.
that sounds beneficial.
having 30 days helps.
Yeah. This game could totally be commercially viable.
Good
Hey.
to hear. Maybe we should be making a park trail simulator.
Yeah.
Oh, you can also speed it up if you want to. I don't know how we found time to do that feature, but I guess it's easy in time scale and Unity. 13 stars, not as good. Oh, GP. Little GP. So this was at a chalet in the mountains, actually. It's kind of like a getaway for the team. And so we named all the randomly generated characters after people that were
Oh.
in the chalet, I believe. Unless we made up some. I don't remember there being a Bart there. But maybe
Somewhere
there
out
was.
there, Bart is
Mhm.
crying that you forgot about him.
Yeah. Sorry, Bart.
Okay, so that was the path more taken. Apparently commercially viable. So.
Thank you. That was also the
An
first time we
idea on
had
that.
jammed with Marcelo, who was a new recruit for Kitfox at the time, which is a lot of pressure to put on someone. You take them away for the weekend and like make a game in 48 hours with us, or you're fired, kind of thing. Wait, no, you didn't say that, but I can imagine a new hire would feel that way. But it worked out really well. We made this adorable little game,
And we won.
and we won the jam.
We won the jam. You guys won the jam with the Pathmore
Yeah, the
Taken?
trophy was a box of couscous.
Well, 2 boxes.
2 boxes of couscous.
An IP? What kind of IP? You mean like we should partner with the National Park System, or
Oh, yeah.
what's a different
Hey.
park IP we could use? Disneyland?
Pokemon. We're gonna do Pokemon.
Pokemon IP. Oh, it's Pokemon Go. The
Pokemon Go.
park.
The Park
Planner,
Edition. Park
yeah.
Planner Edition.
Yeah. Bringing Pokemon Go back into virtual
Easy.
reality.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that was Pathmore Taken. And then after that, I believe you guys did Starbreakers.
Right. This is another local multiplayer one. Okay, actually, we do have keyboard controls.
Yes.
Okay, like can we scroll
Wait,
down? I forget.
Keyboard.
WASD and
Player
GH and okay, you're on arrow keys and so
Yeah,
okay,
arrow
okay,
keys,
alright.
0 or enter, right shift.
Okay.
Zero.
Right. Okay.
Ooh. So what was this all about?
This was there wasn't a specific event for it, so like
Buff Boy. Sorry.
there's a Montreal like jam called the Dat Jam, which just has a bunch of picks like 3 themes for like a particular month, but it's not meant to be a stressful one. You have as much time as you want to take with it. And I forget what the themes exactly were, but somehow we decided that to make a game about like territory and space.
Right.
And so like when you loop around a star,
Yes.
you claim it for yourself, right?
I'm off.
Okay, okay.
What am I doing?
Okay, so so right now you'll see that you have like a 3 here, right?
Oh,
If you loop around this one here, where I am,
Mm-hmm.
um, then you will capture it,
Oh, okay.
and then you keep capturing it like that. But you can also shoot.
I see.
Yeah, shoot at the other people's stars, and then if the corners break,
Oh my god.
then like the territory that was captured is lost until you fill out the corners and fill out the shapes.
I'm so bad at this.
Always.
So do you know how long it took you to make this? Or what is the time limitation?
So
on
this
it?
is the core stuff we did in about 48, but because there was no like explicit limit, like we were just like polishing it for like a couple days afterwards, like
Right.
on and off. Well, yeah, like just you're shooting the asteroid. This is kind of like a neutral power that I'm pushing towards. So like if it hits anything, it'll shatter the control. But
Right.
it also just like floats around and accelerates over time because this is space. So like
okay.
it's actually somewhat unpredictable where it's gonna. Yeah.
What am I doing? Oh my gosh, I was not paying attention.
Yeah. But it's a kind of an action strategy game, I guess.
Okay.
And so you can shoot at the other players, but it'll only stun them. So
Okay.
like we really wanted to focus on like capturing stars and breaking
Mhm.
controls. And,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there like a favorite jam game you've made?
Starbreakers is, I guess, one of, and I guess the Sacrifice, which became the basis for the Shrouded Isle, is another big one. To be honest, like some of them are so different from each other, and they have their own merits that like it's hard to like pick a favorite other than like hey, like overall the production value of the project was really good, and like we really did everything we wanted to. So,
Right.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! Wait, how did you get so many? Oh no!
You gotta wrap around the stars.
I know. I was too busy shooting your.
Okay.
Really bad
Right. So it's like it's a balance between like offense and like destroying other people's territory versus maintaining your stuff. And that asteroid is just constantly flying around and shattering.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. This is yeah.
I tried. Effort is all that. It's all about effort. Okay. After that, I think there was The Soul Ajar.
Right. I think
Which
that's
seemed
Tanya
really
and
cool.
Marcelo that did that one.
Oh, right.
The Soul Ajar.
And so-
Let me just-
Right.
try that.
Oops. I need to pee.
Well,
Sitting
Squish
there.
in, everyone.
Yeah. So the Soul Ajar was again us trying to challenge ourselves. This time, well, we had kind of realized that humor and silliness were fun,
Mhm.
but also kind of an easy shorthand to just make a game more enjoyable. So we thought, well, let's make it harder on ourselves by trying to make something emotional. I mean, I don't know if we explicitly called it that to ourselves. Like, I don't remember what the word was that we used, but we were like, okay, let's do something that has some thought. And so in this one, you're going on a camping trip to get away from your thoughts. And
it's
so
beautiful.
You're gonna go paint. So pick something to paint. There's all these different things you could choose to paint. And so in day one, you pick your painting target.
Lilies.
Okay, you're painting a lily. But you don't like what you paint, inevitably. And then so you go to sleep and you have these difficult dreams. And these are real books that exist. This is like the library of your mind. So you can pick, I think it's up to 3 things. I don't really remember how that works, but
Okay. Bell jar.
pick something. And so why is your life worth living? Your life is worth living because of people. What else?
Boomberry Play says this looks pretty awesome. It feels awesome, right?
Oh, thanks, Boomberry.
The artist, Sin, I assume, did the art?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Joy.
That's a good reason to live. Yeah, I like that.
And a handmade still. Let's look. Ooh. Depth.
And these are quotes from those things.
Yeah.
So most of them are, of course, so these are the 3 things that give your life meaning. Okay, good.
Okay.
It's kind of ends up being a little bit of a personality test. So on day 2, you have a chance to do it again. What are you going to paint this time?
Okay.
Do a better
Fine
job this time,
cheese.
Victoria.
Oh.
Paint it better.
Mountain.
Okay.
Oh.
You didn't like that one either.
No.
Why are you such a failure, Victoria?
I can't do anything right. Murder. Oh. Murder. Sorry. Okay.
That's why you're having trouble.
Yeah.
That does make your life harder.
Yeah, I think
Even if they don't catch you, it's still like
it's
gonna be
a
there.
rough time.
Yeah.
Myself. This is.
I really love that poem, actually. That poem by Rumi
Yeah.
is one of my favorites. It's actually a really lovely love poem when you think about it positively. It's about being in love with someone and that kind of being inescapable.
Mhm.
But it's also a really lonely poem.
Yeah. This is really deep, though. I feel like almost everyone's kind of felt this way. Friends.
Especially like at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like there's just a special insecure magic about 2 a.m.
There's, yeah. I think that's why university was so hard. Always up at 3 a.m., 5
Yeah.
a.m.
That's my life hack. Go to sleep at 10 p.m.
Smart. Okay, day 3.
and then don't wake up until the morning. Do wake up in the morning.
Okay.
Okay, one more painting.
Sparrow.
Sparrow.
Wait, no. Arkmeo said find cheese. Berries is food. Closest thing to cheese we've got. So. No more. Oh. Why even try? Oh.
Yeah, so this is something like until you jammed a lot, like you don't even realize like so we minimized so much in this, but
Mhm.
by the end of the day we had or the second day we had minimized so much that we were able to add this random jitter that increases every day and like little things like that
Yeah.
they add something there. Why even try?
Why even try? There's. Oh, I realized I could exit out of these.
The bell jar, classic.
Secrets. Madness. Escape. This game is dark. Okay, let's go with escape.
I had just watched Aguirre Wrath of God, which is a good film, but pretty intense, you know.
This could. I feel like this could be like one of those really intense like visual novel type games.
That's
Well,
true.
I mean, it kind of is.
And depending on how you play it, it can either be like really, really dark
Mhm.
or kind of hopeful. You know,
Okay.
you can put beauty if you want to.
No.
No, kill.
Broomberry Play says yes, murder. So I'm just gonna put kill in there.
That's why we're gonna try. All right, so now you get your overall.
Ah.
This is your purpose in life: people, joy, and death.
Mhm.
Murder myself, man.
But your weaknesses are murder yourselves and friends, and your hope is to escape war and killing, perhaps.
Oh.
It's a little bit abstract, but
Thanks
there
for
you go.
tuning in, Mystic.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
That's the soul ajar.
Oh, I see. These are my truths. I'll take them with me where I go now. So not yet. So I guess you just play through it a couple of
Yeah,
times.
it's like where you go now is like, I guess, the afterlife? I don't know. Whatever
Yeah.
happens after the game.
Yeah, this
It's
did
kind of
get
easy to
intense.
write over dramatic text.
No, at the same time, I feel like it's not over dramatic enough that I think everyone's gonna be like, oh, this doesn't, like, I've never resonated with a feeling like this, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
There
we're
you
good
go.
with that. That was really cool. I like that one. And then,
I'll let you handle the
Yes.
sacrifice.
but yeah, it did get intense. And then we have the sacrifice. And if
Yes.
you guys were here for the last stream, might look kind of familiar. What? It looks like the Shrouded Isle, Kitfox's new game coming out in the summer. Amazing. Yeah. So I guess do you want to talk about it?
Yeah. So this was the inception for what became the Shrouded Isle ultimately. This is for Ludumdar 33. So it's like it's a jam that happens every 4 months or so. And the theme at the time is you are the monster.
Mhm.
And so we chose to interpret that as a like not a literal monster, but like a political or organizational monster, which is why you play as the leader of a cult in a small town, and you're sacrificing someone every season. So the aesthetic for the game was chosen by Erica in part because of the game jam's like time restriction. She wanted to find something very distinctive, but something that's efficient and also like somewhat challenging for herself. And so like the two-tone aesthetic allows that. So it really made us stand apart. We got the second place for art, and I believe a third or fourth place for audio for that jam. So we got press coverage as a result of that as well. So which is why we decided to develop it further, and we're making the Shrouded Owl now.
Yeah.
But you'll see like the family, like the 5 families are there. The cathedral, although it's not really clickable in this one, and that's
Yeah.
there as well.
That's super cool. Yeah, so I guess it's just I think it's a really good way to kind of get the prompts, like to kind of explore like your creativity when it comes to the prompts.
For sure. Tanya mentioned that she wanted to explore deeper ideas with the Solar Jar, and this was kind of a moment for so you've seen so far that a lot of the game jams had an action focus, right, or local multiplayer focus, and this was at a time when we were kind of getting tired of doing that as well, and I tried to see, okay, so what could we do given the theme, you are the monster, can we actually make a management game, can we make a game about a sacrifice cult, and this was very different than our previous attempts, and I'm really proud of the results that came out of it.
Yeah, and now it's being made into a full game.
Yeah.
So obviously you're proud. You're super proud of that, and that's super awesome. And then I guess after that you made the Beaver Driver.
Beaver. This is a very strange one. So, as we mentioned, game jams have various prompts or themes or whatever. The theme for this one was the Occult Awakening by Justin Bieber, and so we interpreted that to mean occultism, Illuminati kind of awakening. So we made a Beaver Driver, which is a turn-based direction-giving game, which is really strange if you think about it, but we can start it up. It's a 2-player local multiplayer game. So you are a Justin Bieber's agent, and you're trying to guide him towards the path of the Illuminati, and you're literally giving him directions over the phone to like get to where he wants to. So if you're trying to get to Hardwood Cafe, the Hardwood Cafe is right there. So you have to input 5 different instructions for him to do to follow, and he's gonna do it literally.
Oh, okay.
So and just keep in mind, there's other traffic.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's other the other players also trying to get to where they want to. So yeah.
As someone who's directionally challenged, this is very difficult. He's gonna turn. Okay, so he goes straight, turns right, and then he goes down. Do I have to make him turn into the cafe?
You don't have to make him turn to the cafe. You might want to make him wait there though.
Okay.
And wait. Okay, so that one's pretty straightforward.
You did
Nice.
it.
Okay. But let's try something else here.
Club Baphomet.
Club Baphomet is back over there.
Turn right. Up.
Up.
Right.
Up.
And then that's it.
That's it. But you'll notice there's other traffic that's also coming. So like the loops that you see there, those are the other cars, and they move at the same speed that you do. So you're trying to predict what's gonna happen.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
This guy.
Woodchuck Lounge. Where's that?
What is that? 666.
666.
Chocolate Lounge.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But
This guy.
Yeah, he's gonna come behind you, so you need to move forward.
Straight. Oh, but if I take a turn turning.
Turning doesn't take time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great. So.
Shadow label is still on there, blocking some of the UI.
Oops.
Oh, okay.
Blocking
Well.
sound to UI. Not bad. Just do that again. Okay.
There you go.
Oh, there's the Illuminati sign. Great. Okay. Oh no. Turning. Directions are hard. Okay. Right. I hope that's right. Straight. Wait, shoot. Right. Straight. Oh, I did it. Okay.
Nice. Okay. And then you can now lay down some barricades. So.
Oh, oops, didn't mean to do that.
Oops. Yeah. Try to put it, for instance, like right in front. Like you can put it between intersections, essentially. So then you can put it right in front of the opposing player.
Right. Okay, because it's a 2-player game.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just playing myself right now.
Okay.
I'm so alone. Right. Oh no.
But then the car's gonna come, so.
Oh no. Oh shoot. Okay.
So turning doesn't take time, but yeah.
Oh sure, turning doesn't take time.
You can make her right.
Right. I mean, I'm going down, I guess. Down. Oh god. Okay.
Okay, let's just see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That car's.
So still Woodchuck Lounge. Okay. Let's just see what happens. Is there anything that happens if I crash into anything? Other than, I guess, does it just go to the other player?
It goes to the other player,
Okay.
essentially, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so this one, I realize like the games as we've been playing them have slowly gone super polished,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like we got the like a game jamming scheduled on pat by this point.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So next is Cromgar, the Wedding Planner.
That's back to Tanya, I think.
Okay, I guess I can take over from here.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh.
Although if anybody has any
Questions,
questions for
feel
John
free.
Woo, he'll be right over there.
Yep.
So we can do that sometime. So Cromgar, the Wedding Planner, was me, my partner Brent, and Marcelo, and I was the artist.
Oh.
So that's what's happening here. We're actually using the Unity primitives. So if you can make a cube or a capsule, that's what I did. That's what everything's made out of, is basic shapes. So I don't know how loud the audio is going to be, but basically we took the Fus Ro Da of Skyrim, and you yell at people to put them where you want them to go. So just like make them get into the church first. That's your first step.
Can I move around?
Yeah, you can move around. It's a first-person wedding shouting planner game.
Yes. So.
This was for Global Game Jam 2015? 2016. So only like a year ago. This is towards the apex of my career here at this point. What was the theme that year? Oh, it was ritual, I believe. So we interpreted that as a wedding ritual. So step one, you still have 14 seconds left to get as many guests seated as possible. Now beware, they might be eating the cake in there, which will bite you later. You probably want to keep them away from the wedding cake until until that
I thought I
time.
just had to. Dano says this
just
is a
make
great
sure they
game.
don't. Oh no, someone's eating the cake. I
No.
can see her.
No! Get away!
Oh, the bride is eating
Get
the
away!
cake too.
Go!
They ate half the cake.
Okay.
But you need to get the bride and the groom to go.
These are
to
such
the altar.
rude wedding guests. Like, wait, where are they?
Wow.
So
Are they
the
here?
bride is there.
Oh, hi.
So she needs to get to the. This
Oh
is
my
the
gosh.
hardest part. It's like
Get out.
they
Get
just
out.
get stuck really, really easily. Oh no, they're gonna go in the pool.
Wait.
If the bride goes in the pool, it's oh no.
Disaster.
I think your bride just died in the pool.
It's okay. I'll marry the groom.
Okay, so get the groom.
Okay.
Get the groom
Where is he?
to the. Well, he's probably in the other room. I hope.
Oh no, is it this guy? He has a nice
no.
suit.
Oh yeah, that might be him.
Hello, I'm your wife now.
So he needs to get to the altar in 10 seconds.
Go.
I assume the audio is just rah.
You know, Skyrim love.
Yeah.
But kind of not. Oh no. No. 1 second. Go. Go.
Oh nope, nobody's getting married. But that's okay. We can still eat the cake.
Hope everyone eats the cake. The cake's gone.
Oh, it's because they already ate it. Yeah.
Ah.
All right, so now it's time for the dance party, the final step of every wedding.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, don't get them in the pool. If they go in the pool, they just jump right in,
Oh,
and
no.
they can't swim.
You know, guys.
This is the problem with weddings. You know, everybody says you should hire a good wedding planner.
I didn't know this was the reason you needed a wedding planner.
This is I mean, me and my husband made this together, so obviously it's autobiographical.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Marcelo, I'm sorry, had to deal with this trauma.
Oh, so he was the run. He was the one just screaming at everyone.
You're minus points now.
Yeah, your final score. And you get 2 dances.
Yes, got 2 dancers.
Okay, good.
Those 2 can get married.
Yeah.
Come on. This game is pretty amazing. It is. I feel so bad for these people.
Yeah.
Hello, old man. Let's go.
Yeah, in the end it was good that we didn't have 2 humanoid-looking people because it would be pretty scarring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Well-
and then somebody else jumped in. but,
Oh, well,
Oh,
no.
well.
Okay, that's okay.
You know,
Look,
that's how weddings are.
this is why I didn't apply to become a wedding planner.
Yeah. Yeah, a few people danced.
Yeah,
Something.
30 points.
Get the bride and groom to the limo.
Oh,
Oh,
but
I guess
they're-
he already made it to the limo.
Oh,
Yay,
Yeah.
wedding over.
they did it. Someone puked. Oh. I only got negative 270 points. I mean,
I don't remember why people puke. Maybe they drink too much of the alcohol over there.
oh yeah, maybe that guy over
I'm
there.
not really sure, to be honest.
I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, bride.
But the husband is off to the Caribbean.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
He'll be happy with that. He'll find someone. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, we took it really easy in this jam. We hadn't jammed in a little while, and I was a little tired, but we still wanted to get jammed.
Your dedication to
did.
jamming.
Yeah, and then the Kitfox team actually, who did from Seed to Sin? It was Jamu, Sin,
Sora.
Sora, and Marcelo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is cute. This looks cute.
And
Less
the effects
screaming.
of the music.
Yes, this is much calmer. What was the theme of this jam?
Growth. One button
Growth.
game.
One of them. Yeah.
Gross.
And one button game.
Oh yeah, right.
So you're growing this little seedlet. You can come.
You only press one at a time, okay? So
Press hold to grow.
Yeah.
There it
And
goes.
if,
Press hold. I didn't know where I read that. Oh, hello.
So right now it is spring,
Mm-hmm.
and
Wherever you see the little seedlings, right, or little branches, or even the roots, right?
Yeah.
If you keep holding it, it'll grow in that direction.
Oh, this is. Thanks, Fufak. This is so calming. It's just one of those nice plant calming games, I guess. I love the art.
so what happens with you when you have more roots? Like it doesn't look like the tree is growing differently.
Oops.
So you're getting more water, right?
Yeah.
You're absorbing water through the roots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that means you get more flowers.
It'll help you grow.
Can I
Okay.
scroll up? No.
Like if you run out of water, your plant will start to die.
Can I?
So right now it's pretty
rain?
balanced.
Oh, you just made it rain.
Made it rain, so the
Ah.
water bar is gonna go up.
Ah.
Grow more,
Oh,
quick!
oh, rain.
Oh, sunny. Too much rain.
And
Okay.
when it's sunny, the growth speed is much faster.
Oh, I see.
Whoa,
Oh, look at this.
got a forest there.
And you can also scroll up and down.
You know, I once had a cactus
Try
and
scrolling up.
I killed it. I can't scroll.
Maybe your bar?
You're
Your mouse wheel?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can zoom out.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But yeah, I once had a cactus and I managed to kill it
Oh no.
because I'm that good at taking care of
You know, I
plants.
have a couple plants on next to my desk.
Yes.
Um,
Should I not touch them?
I can mentor you in how to grow a plant. But it looks like you're learning here.
Yeah.
You're leveling up your plant caretaking skills presently.
Great.
Yeah.
I like this.
Look at
It's so
that.
calming.
Hmm.
Well, we're growing.
We're already halfway through summer though.
Oh,
You better
grow
watch
more,
out.
grow more,
Oh, you
grow
can
more.
trim your tree by right-clicking, but watch out, don't cut out your whole tree.
Yeah.
Oh, trimming
Oh.
a tree.
Actually reminds me of Glitter Mitten Grove a little bit. Did you end up playing that?
No, I didn't.
Reminds me of prune.
I recommend Glitter Mitten Grove.
No?
It has a good
The leaves will start to fall.
good seam. Oh no.
You're
Are you
really
cutting them
snipping a
off?
lot of them.
Look, I don't want it. It's gonna
okay.
be winter.
It's
There's gonna be too
natural
many
to have some
leaves.
brown leaves. It's
Yeah.
like part of the life cycle, I think.
You're talking to someone who killed a cactus. This is very hard for me.
Well, at least you have good roots.
Yes.
That'll help.
I think a good support system is
It's important.
Yeah, very important.
It's like a network.
Yeah. It's a little network.
I mean, I read that plants in real life basically network. They exchange information and help each other out.
Change business
Uh-oh.
cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, too much, too much.
Basically business
How do I
cards.
stop?
You might want to cut some roots.
Oh. I see. Okay.
Oh, it's like too much water?
Yeah.
Is this? Oh, okay. Choosing murder and killing cacti. We're really getting to the idea of for a second. Look.
Wait till you get to know her. So we have an announcement at the end of the stream today.
Yes. Please stay
where
tuned
you're
for
going to get to know some of the vices and virtues of the whole team.
Yes.
I think you want less water.
Oh.
Is what your meter is
What?
telling you.
I thought it.
have
Yeah,
too
you
much
want
water.
too much water.
Oh, I keep.
Gotta unwater that thing somehow.
What?
Unless it's too late.
Well,
Is it too late? Have
It
I
might be
killed?
too late. It's
well,
halfway through winter.
yeah.
Oh, your poor plant.
Come on. No, you
No.
got no.
Wow, okay. That's pretty
Look.
bad.
Guys, it's so. I don't understand.
Oh, the matchstick. Okay,
Well,
that's okay.
Video games are so hard.
This is from seed to snow, everybody. You've given life to 98 leaves. You can
Almost
feel proud of
100.
that.
Almost 100.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, next year.
no.
All right.
Okay.
There you go.
that's it. That's cool.
And then the next time that Kitfox jammed
Mhm.
was the Love Pyramid, in which
Oh,
Kitfox was asked to, alongside a few other teams, to make something based on an opera.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the first time we jammed with Stefan.
Yeah, Stefan. You want to come explain it, Stefan?
Yes.
Ah.
Too bad.
Ooh.
Here, you take over.
Sure.
It's the Ada.
Here's someone you guys haven't seen. Stefan.
Hello.
Wait. Yeah.
What?
Come in closer. You can see yourself there. Yes, and then the camera's here. So, oh look, your name's in the credits this time.
Oh.
Amazing, amazing. All right.
So this is a two-player game, and I mean you click start, so the timer's already running. But basically, one person controls him, who has to
okay.
reach the princess before the timer runs out, while the other person uses the mouse
Oh.
and is kind of
Blocking you?
blocking me with.
Nope.
So the timer runs, and I'll click play again, and we'll run it again.
Ah, okay.
So the things that you put down are randomly generated.
Right. Ha!
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
and
what?
as spacebar, I can dash.
Ah, okay.
So some of the objects, like the Sphinx, is like a projectile that will
Mhm.
stun me.
Oh wait, I didn't mean.
Oh my God.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do. Oh no. Oh. Yeah.
But yeah, this was really fun to make. It was my first time jamming with Sin and Jongwoo.
Was it your first time jamming ever?
I think it was my first game jam, yeah. And
No. Oh no.
Oh,
No.
oh,
No.
oh,
No.
oh,
No. No. No.
oh.
No. No. No.
No, that pyramid is overpowered.
Oh, okay. I keep thinking this Sphinx was thin.
No, no.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot
That's
of moments with this
Not my
game, which is
boyfriend.
Really nice.
Not my boyfriend.
So now we could switch.
Okay,
so
cool. Let's try
spacebar is
this.
dash.
Oh no. Here you go.
Oh,
It's your turn now.
Hi. Alright, which I bet.
Bye. Yeah. So. Oh no, I wasn't paying
This.
attention.
What does the hourglass do again? Do you remember?
Gives me more time.
Oh.
Ha.
But
Hourglass.
Oh.
no.
Yes!
No.
Like saying what this time
I'm gonna
is.
expert
What does
game.
time do?
Well, it gives the runner more chances, right?
Yeah.
So you made the art for this?
Yeah, I did the 3Ds and did a lot of Sin did a lot of the concept art
Mm.
and design. Where it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I did the 3D
Okay.
and I placed exploding alligator.
What
This takes a lot of like brain.
Yeah, this is
Like,
like trying to stop you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I guess this is a really good way to get to know a team, I feel.
Yeah, it was nice. Everything kind of
Close.
flowed
so
really
close.
well.
Okay. And then I guess the last game after this is called, you can say, it's called Hot or Bot.
Oh yes, let's have Stefan play Hot or Bot.
Yeah?
Hot or
Which
Bot.
Stefan?
Which bot do you want to date, Stefan?
What are my options here?
All right, so
First
first we have to fill
wattage.
this out. So what's what Stefan is your name? What's your wattage?
I'm gonna go with 37.
is that your vape water?
Excellent. Do you
My-
vape, Stefan?
My purpose. I mean, it helps me not smoke.
So this is not a fully functioning game.
We'll be the judge of that.
This was made, as you can see at the bottom, by myself and my friend and colleague Jill Murray. It's not quite finished, but it gives you an idea. So we'll just have you play it and role play here. Okay, so what's your purpose as a robot? Are you industrial? Space.
Space.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And what kind of components do you look for?
Super
in
calculus. It's not even a
Okay.
debate.
Wait, but you
Yeah.
also need Wi-Fi, don't you?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, without
I can
Wi-Fi-
have multiple.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi is
Oh.
important. Let's
Why
just
can't I just take everything?
Well, you could. It's just
Okay, well,
It's
I'll
up to
take
you. What
Wi-Fi
kinda-
and super calculus.
what kind of dating profile you want.
Oh.
All right. So you found a potential match. The original idea was it was supposed to be like Tinder, but then neither of us really had time to implement Tinder kind of mechanics. So we just have you can pick hot or no thank you. That's the heart and the X.
You can pick. You can
So
count on me to pick.
Would you
up
like
your
to date Careful Whispers, the baby monitor that seems to be...
Yeah, I like her description. She sounds like a great listener. But I think I'm gonna see what else is out there.
Okay. Oh, goodbye.
Sorry, Careful Whispers.
Okay.
Silently reject.
Next match.
Oh.
Lover or Hoover. There's a Roomba that looks to be very interested in being vulnerable. Maybe had some problems with commitment bots before.
You know, it's hard when you hoover around
It's hard.
everywhere.
It's hard.
Yeah.
I can relate.
But are you attracted to
Do you,
whoever hoover?
do you want to date?
I mean, it depends. I
This
have to
Roomba?
meet them. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
you would go on a long
Alright.
walk on the beach.
I'd go.
with this
Yes.
man.
Yes. Exactly.
Your match. Oh, let's message them.
Wow. What are the
Ooh.
chances?
So what are you gonna send? What are you gonna say?
Let's see.
Well,
Are you
I'm
gonna
go
be
with.
a playbot?
I'm gonna go with. Hey, how are you doing?
Okay,
First.
just casual.
Yeah, trying to.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Hold it up.
What
I
happened?
missed
I missed
what
my cat.
happened? I seem to only have one option here. You better not say.
Give Vacuum Cutie a chance.
Sorry, I'm
Aw,
being
they're
rude.
rooting for you. Or Hoover.
Sorry, I'm being rude. How are you? Why does the bot have allergies?
Getting right to it. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah,
Very
went
vulnerable.
offline.
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
If statement game. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Simple. I
Poor
like it.
Hoover.
That's
I
what
feel like
happened
you're
in
dragging
Sweden.
myself into a mall.
All right, there's another
Pinocchio.
match.
Alright, I'm gonna pick one for you. Trust me, I'm definitely a matchmaker.
And you're like, no, not the military
Nah.
bot.
Ooh.
Alright.
Tall. Do you like
I like
tall?
how her name has 3 X's in it. Robo.
Well, I'm just gonna put this out there. This was made by 2 women, and so it's a little bit of a parable of dating online. So the different archetypes of problematic men you will find
How can I say?
are all here.
How could I say no to 1,012 pounds of hard steel?
It's true. And yeah,
Spray lubes.
typing is not what they're best at.
I love what I see.
Yeah, you're not. It's true love.
Wow.
I do get your drift.
Wow.
Congratulations, you're matched.
You're
You're
matched.
so popular with robots. You have 100%
Got
match rate so
upgraded
far. So
your photo there.
I'm gonna be that friend who types for you.
Okay.
Trust me on this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
Oh.
trust me, this is
Whoa, that's way too much. I didn't ask for that. That is.
It's
Can
very
you,
graphic.
can you take that off the screen,
Oh
please?
no! Oh gosh, I'm
I
sorry,
feel very
guys.
uncomfortable.
This
seeing
is-
work.
another robot's drill.
Oh,
And that was it. That was
No.
your whole romance.
Typical. Typical.
that usually works. I don't know why this time it didn't work.
You know, so many
I like
robots send pics like that. I just don't get it. It's like they think it works.
Oh, they're rejected. Oh, okay. Oh no, we have no one here.
Random customer survey.
Oh,
You
okay.
can-
Oh!
Yeah, so it's
Seems
someday
nice.
maybe we'll revisit this
Mhm.
this idea because I think everyone finds online dating kind of awful and also hilarious.
It's pretty
There
funny.
you go.
It's even better with
And
robots.
those are kind of the jam games highlights of Kitfox.
That's fun.
Do we have any final questions before we make announcements about next week's stream?
Yeah.
Any final
Stay
questions?
on because we have.
One thing I wanted to talk to you about actually is maybe moving the stream next week to Wednesday,
Yeah.
so that Hank could be on it more comfortably.
Yes.
I think that would make it easier.
Yeah. So
You'll
next
see
week.
why.
Yeah. Next week we'll stream on Wednesday. Probably the same time.
Probably.
Probably the same
Unless you
time.
want to try it every time. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Keep an eye out on our social media pages. We'll announce it for sure. But I guess, do you have any like final tips for someone who's still kind of intimidated by game jamming?
I mean, I think like most creative collaborations, games and game jams are kind of about trust and being able to be vulnerable and make mistakes
Mhm.
together with your collaborator. So, I mean, you really have to find somebody that you feel comfortable like making mistakes with.
Mhm.
And if you can find that person, I think game jamming will be a lot more comfortable if you're intimidated.
Mhm.
So, don't feel like you need to find someone more experienced. Just someone that you can goof around with and try to do your best.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be proud of what you make.
Should be fun. All right. So next stream, if you guys tune in, we have a kind of not really contest, just like a fun little thing to do with the team.
You're gonna kill us.
Yeah, basically. So these are in the theme of the
Oh, no.
Shrouded Isle.
Jungwoo's behind the kid.
Oh, no.
You gotta.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you're not able to shrink us. Yeah, we're just tiny now.
Perfect.
Okay, so these are basically our character portraits. Oh, wait, we have a question before we get into this. If you're an artist/animator, do you need to have at least a basic knowledge of coding to make these kinds of games?
I mean, Sin says no. I mean, I think if you pair with a programmer, it's fine. You can kind of just, learn on the go, trial by fire, and make assets and just do your best. If you're trying to jam alone, it might be hard, but I mean, maybe if you use Twine or something, you'd be okay. I don't know.
It's a learning process. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So back to the Shrouded
back to this. We're so excited about it because we think
the
these
Shrouded
portraits-
Dev Studio.
the Shrouded Death Studio. But basically, what we want to do next stream is have the team kind of face off. Like if you've seen our previous video about the Shrouded Isle, it's basically all about kind of sacrificing and managing. But what we wanted to do was have you guys or Twitch viewers vote on who to sacrifice. And the person who gets sacrificed basically has a little punishment as their punishment for being sacrificed and not being, I guess, popular, unfortunately.
Sacrifice to the fox god.
Sacrifice to the fox god. And then after that, there will be like winner brackets. So eventually we'll reach just 2 people who you get to vote on to be, I guess, the ultimate winner of this sacrifice game. And we're probably going to throw out some Steam keys for people who vote just randomly. So you don't need to vote for the winner. But yeah, if you guys can tune into that and vote with us, it'll be super exciting. It'll be so fun.
Yep.
So
We'll probably be talking about the Shrouded Hours. We talk, and we'll
Of
show you,
course.
we'll tell you about our virtues and our vices, and you'll get to decide who survives in the Shrouded Studio.
yes. So before you even get to play the Shrouded Hour, you get to play the Shrouded Studio,
Yes,
which is
it'll be great.
exciting. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in again, guys. Just as a reminder, our Twitter is at Kitfox Games, and we're on Facebook. We're at Kitfox Games, so you can tune in there for any updates on the studio, the games, the streams, anything at all.
Thank you.
Bye.